Welcome to my session of another form of cleansing with lemon. Lemon, citrus. It's excellent for our skin, inside our body and outside our body. For our hair, get some natural highlights, sun. It's excellent. What? Well, even though I didn't give a fuck and I knew, Donald Walters and others were hacked into my shit in 2009 in Hilo, Hawaii computer when I was turning 43 years old in 2010. I mean, yeah. There. On Facebook, I said that I would like a cure for cancer to be found. So I showed that I'm not a selfish person. So, once by the time after, a journey around here and there and back and forth, place is set up already for me. Texas, Wyoming, San Diego, Terry Spano Vacation from Hell, 2011, October. So finally in 2015-ish, their Skyway Washington show, well, they're going to be mocking around me. The corrupt. We think the CIA said yes, they can take retaliation out on me illegally. Mocking me from 2010 and waiting to find a cure for cancer. Citrus kills cancer. What else? Ginger. And some other natural things. Now, what's really interesting, even though the history of the Chula Vista Police Department only went up to 2004, which is a whole nother story in itself of connections of all these dirty fucks that are not the government. So if you're experiencing a psycho cop, it's because, no, that's a corrupt psycho cop or somebody in a uniform of Hollywood. Huh? Rick Gorman Jr.? I'm sorry, but I don't really believe in Alzheimer's much. Nana Gorman and your dad did not have it. Something you all say they have. And somehow, somewhere they stopped talking. Which is maybe like the children. Somewhere they were scared more than their nightmares. I don't know. Isn't that weird? Anyways, my point is, evidently Chula Vista and all this area in San Diego used to be the world's largest lemon grove. Lemon grove fields. Back in the day. Well, they told about it in the History Museum of Chula Vista Police Department that they said and propped up for me. That never didn't go any further than 2004. In 2018, when I walked in, seeing if I could talk to a detective and things about what I share now. Chula Vista Police Department played dirty from 1165 Nile Avenue. Chula Vista, Dwayne, Debbie and Steve Dredge's mothers, Marge, Maureen Dredge. 329 Teresa Way, whatever's of a Richard Roy Castler. That's not the Richard Roy Castler I know of. Those, no. 421 Rachel Avenue, National City. That's Olivia Hill is her name, not D. So I don't know what's insisting on going by a D. Kevin Hill, Sherry Hill, a Mary Bullet Wolf. Bernadette, Alara, 25350 Potrero Valley Road. Whatever's supposed to be of a blind Donnie. But no, that's not Donald Edward Ivester either. Steve Hawley. Okay, I don't exactly know, but what I do know is the Chula Vista Police Department did a corrupt, illegal arrest on me last year and filmed it in the garage of the Chula Vista Police Department for about 6 hours. Well, they had me strapped in the back of the vehicle, monitoring if they were agitating me or not and laughing, and they put me again on the pole like National City Police Department did in 2003 when I called to report my car was stolen. And they put me on a pole to carry me like a pig. Then they undid it and just strapped me in the back of the car for hours. A disabled person in the United States of America. I now also qualify for senior citizen things that start at 55. Breathing problems, COPD, emphysema, PTSD. In the United States of America, that's torture to a disabled person who has rights in the United States of America. Purposeful, premeditated. I just want to thank everyone for participating in burning me slowly along with myself. It's the only reason why I'm alive is because we burn me slowly. So, I'm now going to do my lemon cleanse and let it kill what it kills. And cleanse. It's not a THC cleanse this time. Once upon a time, I had a fugly face. And my body was okay from what was said to me, but now in my elderly age, my body's got to go too. Fugly. And Richard Roy Cass was going to teach me in 1985 that means fucking ugly, what the Marines say. Brother kills Mercer. In 2005, I woke up in the hospital, Paradise Valley Hospital, and whatever that, when you're contaminated for real. Before the 48 hours was up, when they woke me up and had me induced in coma, Thomas John Trier and Sandy Walters was there in the room. He says, they gave me MRSA because they're terrorists. As a predator, he's just being a nice stranger. We're just asking if you want a cigarette. You're going to ignore the fuck. Or end up saying something. And I was just asking if you want a cigarette. Excuse me, I kind of accidentally tased you, or whatever the fuck it would be that one would lemon you in the eyes. I told you I'm a King Cobra spirit. One of my animal spirits is King Cobra. You don't want to see me accept that. Lemon you in your eyes. Protection of myself. Sorry. Why were you asking me for a cigarette? I'm giving lemon tart. Right. Oh, how good it is for our teeth. And, of course, not 100%. You gotta watch, limits. The enamel, it'll take the enamel off. But at the same time, it'll, kill that bacteria in your gums. Right here. Feet. Compost. You understand its feet. Strange enough, that's going to be 2005, but when they're doing the Sheridan, Wyoming show in the emergency room, I'm going to be asked, do you have MRSA? That's what they're going to be calling green blood. Evidently, they took it from Spooky, my dog, from her nipples, the corrupt black market. Sicko industry. And give us MRSA. As one of their terrorist attacks. In 1993, when I found my own detox, rapid detox, in La Paz, Mexico, I was purposely given hepatitis C. Because in rapid detox, they have you on IVs, flushing your system out to be pure. And it was set up where the nurse who put the IVs in, a male, Hispanic, of course, and there was a female, mostly it was the man who put the needles in us, set up to give me hepatitis C in 1993. In which, in 2001, in Washington, I finally did hepatitis C treatment. And at that time, it was only 20% success rate. And it was where you give yourselves injections of low doses of a chemo. For 6 months, they do a check to see if you're responding. If you're responding, and only if you're responding, they continue for a year. Bam. I happen to be one of the 20% success rates. And now today, I guess they have advanced much. And they have miraculous cures for hepatitis C and other things. Yeah. I guess in stealing my children and traumatizing their brains, they'd probably, because, they do it between 4 and 7. So they probably use those times to try letting my children believe that I was shooting up drugs when mommy was putting low doses of chemo in her belly and her legs. I don't remember if it was twice in the morning or night or just in the morning or 3 times a day. Yeah. The gastroenterologist, Mount Vernon, which seems strange enough, Dr. Roberts or whatever in Sheridan, Wyoming, who no longer was doing any work. She evidently got really sick. I can't seem to find that place. Now, when I was cured, he was retiring. 2001, Mount Vernon, Washington. And strange enough, it still shows up on blood work and stuff like that. But no, I don't have hepatitis or anything like that. I don't remember what my doctor of righteousness taught me about why it shows up like that. Even for those of us who are cured. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Though there was terrible things and a lot of reasons why I guess things were done prior to 1993 like that to me, but evidently the reason why it began like that to this day is because of me going to ATF and asking them in National City at that time about a gun that Don Duffy had given me and been using the lathe for and doing a drug deal and a gun deal with Pez Brago and Donald Walters was some kind of gun thing that was going to be going down. And evidently all got busted up. Donald Walters is really who killed Borrego and got all the billions in his briefcase. But he killed him a year before that, and he was a soccer player, not a soccer owner. And it had nothing to do with chicken fighting or cocks or anything, and meeting them. And all I know is they were going to go, have coffee at Denny's out in Imperial Beach, Nestor area. And that would be 1992. Yeah. So, off with the Jonathan Joel Barber, they set me up with, murdered Oliver Joseph Rito Ivester, stole all my children, kept me in New Hampshire with Jonathan Joel Barber, and blah, blah, blah. Here we are. Tick tock, tick tock. 2008. Let's see what makes her tick and talk. A new show. See what she says when she finds out we're filming her. G.I. Joe. Thank you all for tuning in for my lemon cleanse. Somewhere that may be against the law on a Sunday or a Saturday or a Monday after 10. Oh yes, thank you. Superior one of the gods. For reminding me. So evidently the enemy in all this, long story short, sci-fi imagination entertainer I am, of dealing with the trauma I've been through in life. Their human satanic game. Whenever people are, they refer to me as a dog. And evidently I talk too much. FYI, Donald Walters, you never were right. I don't have a heart of gold. And no, my mouth does not override my hummingbird ass. I never signed up to be loyal to anyone who was my enemy. And I really have never signed up to be loyal to anyone but myself, Joseph John Nathan. Joe. And he blew it, but I was left clueless, so no, he didn't. I don't have a heart of gold for the fucking enemy. I'm taking care of myself. I have a heart of gold for me. And I use my mouth to protect myself. I don't need a double-barrel shotgun made out of metal. Or wood. I'm not cool. But thank you all for telling me and exposing your sins around me where, I just have to dump it out. But you're saying I'm not the one you want to be telling or doing that around. Okay, so the people with dogs, or if they don't have dogs and they're yelling out, Kathy, or shut up, or shut the fuck up. Well, they're not really telling their dog. They're not really just bursting out. They're not really telling somebody over there. I'm supposed to be hearing that as a message to me. And because, which is already proven, there's illegal devices in me, both good and bad, are connected to, even when I'm just quiet verbal and thinking in my thoughts, it can sound like I'm screaming to whoever's connected to what I'm thinking. And just talk. I just want to give you all my appreciation and thanks for allowing me to rent every part of your brain for free, not even knowing or wanting to be there. Thank you for being addicted to me. That one's supposed to actually be imitating me. Been doing this for 55 years and they had to just teach me. They actually thought they had me turned my camera off. Well, since they stole my children in 2002, I've succeeded in what they've done and hit them to this day if they're even alive. I have no reason to want to have a camera. But I'm given reason. And I really am not paranoid. So I didn't need to walk around with one. And instead of respecting me in Sheridan, Wyoming, and Texas, and in Skyway, Washington, from 2011 to 2018, you actually thought you had gotten me to stop filming. Wow. No, is what yous all did is get me to film and be an independent newscaster. Oh, supposed to be the reason why it's over there nonstop and babbling his mouth is supposed to be imitating me, just blah, blah, blah. Where you want it, and then somebody like, shut the fuck up. But it's really meant for me to hear. You shut the fuck up.